MMA is a very explosive, very dynamic sport and is appealing to young people and can be a force for good.
Attitudes change and sports change. There are newer sports coming in that are more exciting than the ones that were previously in, and MMA is one of those sports. MMA is here to stay.
Many other sports could actually learn from IMMAF. Their ability to do this with integrity.
I run one class a week and there's about 30 women come to learn MMA. Some of them are doctors, some of them are lawyers, and they absolutely love it.
The International Mixed Martial Arts Federation is an amateur body representing amateur MMA. We've had 4 World Championships, a global calendar of events. The work that we're doing isn't just about competition, it's also about taking care of grassroots development.
It's important for a sport to have that base in terms of coach development, referees and judges that are qualified and recognised within the International Federation.
We've also recently developed a progression scheme for people that are participating in MMA for recreational purposes.
We tick all the boxes because we understand about the structure, we understand about the recognition of the sport, we understand about the regulation of the sport.
My first fight was in the Ulster Hall. Dark, and I had no idea what was going on. People drinking at the event. Probably not a really positive environment for somebody to have their first fight. The IMMAF, more professional. Massive halls, there were spectators during the day. It was really rigorous medicals every morning. And you felt like you were in a professional sporting environment.
What we're doing in terms of medical protocols is way above what any other combat sport is doing.
There is a huge culture of duty of care to those athletes.
The guy in the MRI was like, the scans that you guys are having is the highest level I've ever had of professional rugby or boxing.
We take out some of the techniques that might be considered more dangerous. Athletes aren't allowed to use elbows. They're wearing shin guards. The gloves are heavier, which actually causes less damage, less cuts and less knockouts.
It's not just accepting the minimum standards, it's looking at where we can go next. I've seen very positive reactions from so many of those athletes, male and female. They feel comfortable in an environment which is looking out for their health and their safety.
So amateur MMA is very much about national teams versus national teams.
We're currently looking at the developments of our events. Junior Worlds, Junior Europeans, we're looking at cadets. So we're building the layers from the base.
Parents are bringing their children to gyms to learn MMA, to teach those children in a safe environment.
Kids, if they can look up to other athletes, it's going to just grow and grow and grow.
I've run the equivalent of a national anti-doping organisation, set up the therapeutic use exemptions, the whistleblowing line, all of those sort of things. Now, I wouldn't waste my time in working with people who regard this as lip service. I want people who are going to be serious at really wanting to set a good integrity standard.
All over the world, MMA is being done. Football is probably the only sport that's bigger than MMA right now in terms of viewing numbers.
Our vision is to be incorporated as a demonstration sport in 2028 Olympics.
We've got the format, we've got the athletes, we've got gender equality. This is a sport that ticks every single box.